Hey, there he is. Hey, it's Jonathan Miller, here on the Wrestle Love channel, along with on Instagram, Pro Wrestling Guy 1995, better known
Yep.
as Austin Honecker.
Yep.
We just watched the Evolution All Women pay per view by the WWE, so we thought we'd jump on here and tell you about it.
Yep.
Are you ready to rock and roll, brother?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so what kicked off the night on Evolution?
Okay. Match one, it was Becky Lynch versus Bayley versus Lyra Valkyria for the WWE Women's Intercontinental title. Awesome match. The build up to it was great, but the ending to it, Becky Lynch went over and retained the WWE Women's Intercontinental title because Becky Lynch pinned Bayley with a backslide.
The story going into this was started was they all can't get along, which is a typical wrestling story. But let me go back a little further. It all started at WrestleMania when Becky Lynch returned, and Bayley was out of the WrestleMania match, and Lyra needed a partner, and Becky happened to come back. So, and then the very next night, well, not next night, but Monday Night Raw. The tag titles they won at WrestleMania, they attempted to defend them and lost them back to the Judgment Day at the time. And at the time, Lyra was the Intercontinental Champion, had beat Becky once, and then Becky was like, "No, I want another match," and Lyra's like, "Whatever." So she gives her another match, wins the match. Lyra gets another match, and the stipulation was she had to hold up Becky Lynch's hand and all that type of stuff. And Bayley was just trying to be nice to her and everything, and then Bayley and Lyra started getting into it. So this match had a lot of build up, like he said.
Yep.
A lot of stuff happening. But that was, it was kind of a surprise ending because it looked like Lyra was, no, it looked like Bayley was going to win the title. And then right out of nowhere, basically Becky steals the match.
Yep.
It was pretty good though.
Yep.
So if you want to look it up, if you want to go watch it on Peacock or find a stream of it, I recommend it. I mean, really good match, especially for an opening match, triple threat match.
Okay.
All right, let's move on to the next match, man.
Okay. Match two, it was JC Jane versus Jordan Grace for the NXT Women's title. It was an awesome match. The build up to it was great, but the ending to it, JC Jane went over and retained the NXT Women's title with the rolling encore.
This guy is really good. Maybe you should start playing the betting apps because
Blake Monroe turned heel, and I called that from the beginning because Blake Monroe turned her back on Jordan Grace by hitting her in the back with the NXT Women's title, which led to JC Jane doing the rolling encore and getting the victory.
Exactly. So, Blake Monroe turns on Jordan Grace after Jordan asked Blake Monroe to be in her corner. And I wasn't exactly sold on that until she picked up the title. I was like, oh.
I called it from the beginning.
So, anyways, great. It's still JC retains the title. Jordan will eventually get that title. And she'll eventually get that title, and then she'll eventually move up to the main roster, just like Stephanie McCure and Julia, which went through NXT in like blazing speed. Now, I don't think they were there 6 months. So, anyways, Jordan will probably be on the main roster by next year, too. So, okay, so JC Jane retains the NXT title. What was our third match, man?
Okay, match three, it was Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez versus Sol Ruca and Zarya versus Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss versus the Kabuki Warriors, which are Asuka and Kairi Sane for the WWE Women's Tag Team titles. Awesome match, awesome storytelling, but the ending to it, Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez went over and retained the WWE Women's Tag Team titles because Raquel Rodriguez pinned Sol Ruca with the Tiana Bomb.
there were a couple times. My pick was going to be not Asuka, not Asuka and
Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss.
yeah, my pick was going to be Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. There were a couple times it looked like the NXT girls were going to win, but in the end, the new team of Roxanne Perez and
Raquel
Rodriguez retained the titles, and Judgment Day have almost all the titles on Raw right now, except for a couple. Ooh, yep, burp. There's that's not a botch, it's a burp.
Yeah, excuse me.
Yep. All right, so the new team, once again, new team of Raquel and
Roxanne,
R&R, the R&R connection.
Yep.
Are your current women's tag team champions.
Yep.
All right, what's next, Austin?
Okay, match 4, it was Tiffany Stratton versus Trish Stratus for the WWE Women's title. Awesome match. It was basically past versus present, but they told a great story. They told an awesome story. They told an awesome story. Awesome match, past versus present, but the ending to it, Tiffany Stratton went over and retained the WWE Women's title with the prettiest moonsault ever.
Trish. I'm glad Trish came back for this match. I think it helped Tiffany Stratton's career overall, and Trish is just amazing. And
oh yeah,
him and I met Trish in person.
Yeah,
and she's just the sweetest person ever.
Major sweetheart.
So, and it shows in the ring too. She's really good at what she does wrestling wise, and she's just. I'm glad the fans and everyone that have supported Trish Stratus continue to support Trish Stratus. But Tiffany retains the title with the prettiest moonsault ever. Mm-hmm. Good match, solid work. Can't complain. Amazing, just amazing women's match.
Yep.
So what was our next match?
Okay, match 5. It was Jade Cargill versus Naomi in a no-holds-barred match. Now, Bianca Belair was the special guest referee for the match, but the build-up to this match was basically Jade Cargill and Naomi were once a team along with Bianca Belair, but Naomi turned her back on Jade Cargill, and then the feud continued. But as far as this match goes, it was a little brutal, but not too brutal. It was awesome from start to finish, but the ending to it, Jade Cargill went over with an avalanche jaded through a table.
I was picking Jade. I kind of felt like Jade was going to win. I'm not sure what to say. I can say what Austin said. It wasn't as brutal as, say, a Texas death match.
Yep.
But it was still pretty brutal. They did a lot of stuff. It was really good. So, let me adjust here. Okay. But it was really good. Can't say too much more about it. It was just you have to watch it.
Yeah.
It was a really good women's what's it called? No holds barred. No holds barred.
Yeah.
No holds barred match. So go watch it.
Yeah.
All right. What was the next match, man?
Okay. Match 6. It was an Evolution Battle Royal to determine the number 1 contender for the WWE Women's World Title. Now, I was bummed out because there wasn't no surprises, like legends and everything. So I was hoping for some surprises, but overall, awesome match. I am happy that Nikki Bella did not win because I am not a Nikki Bella fan, never have been, never will be. But like I said, awesome match. But the ending to it, Stephanie Vaquer went over and won the Evolution Battle Royal by lastly eliminating Lash Legend. Now, after the match, Stephanie McMahon interviewed Stephanie Vaquer, and Stephanie McMahon practically congratulated Stephanie Vaquer, and then Stephanie Vaquer spoke a little bit of Spanish and said that wrestling was her second language and thanked the fans for their support and everything, and that was awesome as well.
Yeah, Stephanie McCure is the woman right now. I think she's going to probably have the title by the title, not by the title. She'll have the title. She'll win the title, whatever with the title this fall. By this fall. But yeah, I think the battle royal is pretty good, pretty entertaining. There was a lot of mixing up with a lot of the women. So if you want to go back and watch that at some point, I would watch it if you haven't watched it. And we are finally to the main event of Evolution.
Yep. Okay, in match 7, which was the main event, it was originally Io Sky versus Rhea Ripley for the WWE Women's World Title. It was an awesome match from start to finish because the build-up basically with them, because they've been feuding. Io Sky has always had Rhea Ripley's number, but but a surprise happened in this match, and that surprise was Naomi came out and cashed in her Money in the Bank briefcase, and it became a triple threat match for the WWE Women's World Title. So, like I said, awesome match, but the ending to it, Naomi went over and won the WWE Women's World Title because Naomi pinned Io Sky with a split-legged moonsault.
There were a lot of big moves in this match for it to be a regular match, and there was even a small portion that became sort of like a no-holds-barred match. After the referee, Jessica Carr, got murdered by a dropkick. This is something that Jim Cornette talked about a few days ago on his podcast. I'm okay with ref bumps in matches as long as they don't get too weird or strange.
As long as it's not overdone.
As long as it's not overdone. It's used creatively. The thing that Cornette was complaining about was how much time the refs are down, which I don't necessarily notice, especially if the match is really entertaining. I don't critique wrestling like that.
Right.
I tend to enjoy wrestling as it is because there's too much in this world, too much other things to worry about in this world than critiquing wrestling matches.
Yeah.
So I enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
And I enjoyed this match thoroughly, even with the stuff that went outside of the ring, and then surprise, Naomi decides to cash in her Money in the Bank,
and succeeds.
So Naomi is now, the end of the match became a triple threat match, and Naomi became the Women's World Heavyweight Champion, which now leaves
Naomi versus Stephanie McCure
at
WWE Clash in Paris. WWE Clash in Paris. August 31st, 2025.
So, but that covers Evolution, so if you haven't watched it, I suggest you go watch it. It was really good.
Yep.
What's your thoughts on it?
I'll give it a 9 out of 10.
I'm going to stick with 9 out of 10 too. It was just highly entertaining, really enjoyable. And like they said, this is more along the women can do anything and everything they want to in the world. It's not always a man's world. No.
Yeah.
Not anymore. 2025, we've learned.
Yeah.
We've learned women can do just as much as men on in any career, any front. And there's my feminism showing.
Yeah.
I'm a feminist, okay? What does feminist mean? It means supporting women's rights.
Yep.
Are you a feminist?
Yep.
See, even he understands it now. I used to joke with him. I was like, "What's a?" He's like, I was like, "Do you know what a feminist is?" And he's like, "No, I'm not a feminist." Like, feminist just means supporting women.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Now the next pay-per-view is WWE SummerSlam. It's a 2-night pay-per-view. It's the night 1 is August 2nd. Night 2 is August 3rd. Now me and Jonathan will not be able to watch SummerSlam night 1 because we're booked for an indie wrestling show in our home state of West Virginia August 2nd. And August 3rd, we won't be able to watch it because I got to be up early the next morning to go to work. So we won't be back for SummerSlam. Now, August 24th is AEW Forbidden Door, which is a crossover pay-per-view event between AEW and New Japan Pro Wrestling. That's August 24th. Now, if that's a daytime show, we'll be able to watch it. But if it's a nighttime show, we won't be able to watch it because work the next day. So if we're not back for AEW Forbidden Door, we'll be back for WWE Clash in Paris, August 31st.
All right. Well, that does it for WWE Evolution. Please like, share, subscribe. Watch our videos when we get on here, and tell people that we're reviewing wrestling and watching wrestling when we can. I may watch SummerSlam. He may not because he doesn't have the constitution to sleep.
That's night 2, that is.
Well, we might come in after our show and watch it. I don't know. We'll figure out something.
Yeah.
But anyways, for Wrestle Love, I'm Jonathan John Phone Miller. This is Austin Honaker, Pro Wrestling Guy 1995 on Instagram. What do we do, Austin Catch?
I will catch your ass down the road. Peace out.
Later, folks.